Hello, it is 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight headlines, we have the national mobilization of healthcare professionals in support of the President of the Republic candidacy. For the international scene, Gaza's severe weather is worsening the humanitarian crisis in the Gaza Strip. Welcome to our newsroom. India rejects Israel's recognition of Somaliland and reaffirms support of Somalia's territorial integrity. During a press briefing, the spokesperson of the Indian Ministry of External Affairs outlined New Delhi's positions, emphasizing the long-standing historical relations between India and Somalia. India's statement reaffirmed its consistent support for Somalia's unity and its opposition to any actions that could undermine the country's internationally recognized borders. The Somalia-Singapore diplomatic talks, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Federal Government of the Federal Republic of Somalia, His Excellency Abdisalam Abdi Ali, held a telephone conversation on Friday with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Singapore. During the exchange, the two ministers discussed ways to strengthen bilateral relations and expand cooperation between the two countries in areas of mutual interests. They also stressed the importance of respecting and supporting the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity, particularly the territorial integrity of the Federal Republic of Somalia, in accordance with the international law and the charters of the United Nations. The national mobilization for the UMP candidate across the country. This morning, the People's Palace hosted a ceremony of unwavering support by health professionals for the candidate of the Union for the presidential majority, Ismail Omar Gele, ahead of the presidential elections scheduled for April 2026. The event was presided by the Vice President of the RPP and President of the ruling coalition's UMP, Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, who also serves as a Prime Minister.
dadkiisuna hubaan hawlkarnimadiisa haybad iyo karaam iyo aqoon hood iyo ayaanba ninku hagay dadkiiso dalkii horumar gaarsiiyey xarigii allana haysta oo ugu horraysiiya kama hoosta xaajadu waxbana kama hallaabaane nin hadliyo nin hoos waxu wataba waa laga haye noo hili maantana dadkaagii guuri waaye nin ishuba dadkiisuna hubaan hawlkarnimadiisa haybad iyo karaam iyo aqoon hood iyo ayaanba ninku hagay dadkiiso dalkii horumar gaarsiiyey xarigii allana haysta oo ugu horraysiiya kama hoosta xaajadu waxbana kama hallaabaane nin hadliyo nin hoos waxu wataba waa laga maantana noo hiili maantana dadkaagii kuuri waaye
hirarka siyaasadaha ee caalamka hareeyay halistii colaadaha degmada nagu hareeraysan samawada garaad kaga hortaga iyo hufnaan buuxda wax kastuu ka howlgalo halyay libinka soo hooya taladana heshiis iyo midnimo nabad ku soo hooshaan odaane habardoobire laharsada tahay
noo hiili maantana dadkaagii kuuri waaye
hirarka siyaasadaha ee caalamka hareeyay halistii colaadaha degmada nagu hareeraysan samawada garaad kaga hortaga iyo hufnaan buuxda wax kastuu ka howlgalo halyay libinka soo hooya taladana heshiis iyo midnimo nabad ku soo hooshaan odaane habardoobire laharsada tahay
noo hiili maantana dadkaagii kuuri waaye
On the occasions of the national support ceremony organized in Djibouti City by the medical community in favor of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, similar mobilizations were held simultaneously in the country's 5 interior regions, initiated by local medical staff. Support ceremony were organized within the regional health facilities, reflecting unanimous, unwavering, and resolute support for the President's visions and actions in public health. In Tajora region, medical staff gathered within the health facilities to express their gratitude for the continuous effort made by the President to strengthen health infrastructure, improve healthcare services, and promote territorial equity in health. Participants praised a health policy that has brought services closer to local populations and sustainably improved the quality of care. In Obok region, doctors, nurses, midwives, and health workers also organized a support ceremony marked by messages of tribute and loyalty to presidential actions. Medical staff highlighted investment made in these strategic regions in terms of infrastructure, equipment, and human resources support. underlining their positive impact on working conditions and access to healthcare. Mobilization is continued in Al Sabih region, where health personnels expressed their commitment to the continuity of reforms undertaken in the health sector. Participants recalled progress achieved in recent years, particularly in healthcare coverage, modernizations of facilities, and capacity buildings of medical staff, thanks to our proactive policy led at the highest level of state. In the Artas region, health professionals gathered in health facilities to pay strong tribute to the President of the Republic. They praised a clear and coherent vision that has enabled the gradual development of health services, improved equipment, and greater proximity of care for the direct benefit of local populations. Finally, in the Dakhel regions, medical staff organized a similar ceremony marked by messages of support and recognition. Speakers emphasized the importance of investment made in interior regions, which have helped reduce territorial disparities and ensure access to quality healthcare for all citizens, regardless of where they live. Through these simultaneous mobilizations in Djibouti city and across all 5 interior regions, Djibouti medical community reaffirmed its total and united unwavering support for the President of the Republic, praising his constant commitment to developing the national healthcare systems and expressing determination to support the continuation of this momentum for the well-being and health of all Djiboutians. For his part, the Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdille, first presented an overview of achievement in the health sector. He then emphasized that this mobilization ceremony clearly illustrates the support of the health professionals for their candidates and for the continuity of with the EOJ 2026. For his part, Prime Minister Abdelkader Kamel Mohammed, who is also president of the UNPA, stated that these messages highlight the dedications of men and women serving the population in diverse contexts, while thanking them for their unwavering support. The ceremony brought together that were enlivened from the opening ceremony was screened, highlighting the significant progress achieved in the health sector under the leadership of the President of the Republic, who has been called upon the people to seek a new mandate. The National Agency for the Promotion of Cultures, in collaboration with the Arab Organization of Education, Cultures and Science, ALESCO, held this morning the official launch ceremony of the 2 training workshops dedicated to theater and cultural creative industries. The ceremony took place at the National Library in the presence of institutional officials and numerous cultural sector stakeholders. This training workshop intended for national cultural actors are part of the implementation of a policy aimed at strengthening the professionals' capacity of artists, creators, and cultural operators. They seek to contribute to revitalizing the cultural sector, professionalizing artistic practices, and promoting the creative economy as key driver of sustainable development. The launch ceremony was presided over by the Minister of Youth, Dr. Hiba Momin Asobe, in the presence of the Director of ANPC, Mohammed Hussein Douale, and 2 experts from ALEXCO. The 2 workshops are led by ALEXCO experts Mr. Ahmedou Habibi and Ms. Salwa Abdul Khalak, whose recognized expertise will bring significant added values to participants. For her part, the Minister of Culture, Dr. Hiba Momin Asowe, said that through this initiative, ANPC and ALESCO reaffirmed their shared commitment to supporting artistic creation, sustainably structuring the cultural sector, and fostering the emergence of dynamic, innovative, and sustainable cultural ecosystem in service of cultural influence. As part of its effort to protect the marine environment, Sovereign Carbon Agency organized an awareness and cleanup day at the fishing port for this morning in collaboration with the Djiboutian Coast Guard, the fishing port authorities, local fishermen, and the associations for the enhancement of marine resources. This citizen-led initiative aimed to combat marine pollution while raising awareness among stakeholders in the fishing sector about the importance of preserving marine ecosystems. Several areas of the fishing port were cleaned, resulting in the collections of a significant amount of waste, including plastic and various other debris. The organizers commended the strong participation of fishermen and institutional partners, emphasizing that protecting the marine environment is a collective responsibility and a major challenge for the sustainability of fishery resources. Through this action, the Sovereign Carbon Agency and its partner reaffirmed their commitment to promoting responsible practices and encouraging concrete initiatives for a healthy and sustainable marine environment. Collecting waste and high seas is essential for protecting the marine environment. It contributes to the sustainable preservation of marine resources for future generations by reducing marine pollution. This collection commitment also raise public awareness of the importance of respecting and preserving our natural heritage. Finally, taking action today helps ensure a healthier and safer future for our ocean. In her address, the representative of the Sovereign Carbon Agency stated that this initiative aims to preserve the marine environment and raise awareness among citizens and local stakeholders about the importance of protecting fragile marine ecosystems. She also emphasized that waste collections and the promotions of responsible practices are essential to ensuring the sustainability of marine resources for future generations. For the international scene, as severe weather worsens humanitarian crisis in Gaza, adverse weather conditions are exacerbating the humanitarian crisis in Gaza Strip. In many areas, heavy rainfall has flooded makeshift camps and tent sheltering displaced families. In Beit Lahia in northern Gaza, a child was trapped under rubble following the collapse of a residential wall caused by strong winds. Residents attempt to rescue the child using very limited means in the absence of adequate rescue equipment. And this is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.